let's find the first, second, and third derivative of these two exponential functions. The first one is f of x equals to phi to the x plus e to the x. So first derivative, we have f prime of x. So phi to the x, that follows the a to the x, right? So we have ln phi, and then phi to the x. The e to the x, it doesn't matter how many times you take the derivative, the e to the x is always e to the x. All right, so one more derivative. So every time you take a derivative of the phi to the x, that produce an ln phi in front. So this time we reach to the second derivative, then there will be an 2 ln phi then. So ln phi times ln phi e to the phi to the x, and then plus e to the x. So when you take derivative one more time, you produce another ln phi. So the third derivative, then this is a ln phi times ln phi times ln phi. So let's put them in parentheses, and then phi to the x plus e to the x. So based on this pattern, when we reach to the nth derivative, then you have ln phi. So the second derivative gives you 3. The second derivative gives you 2 copies of ln phi. The third derivative gives you 3 copies of ln phi. The nth derivative gives you nth copy. So we raise that to the nth power, phi to the x. The e to the x is always e to the x. All right, so moving on to the blue one. The blue one, I will rewrite that as 2 to the x times 2 to the first. So the 2 to the first power is just a 2 hanging out there. Then the g prime of x, that is equals to, so we have the 2, and then 2 to the x is always 2 to the x, and you have to add an ln2 in front of it. The 2 is just hanging there. And then g double prime, second derivative, so you have, based on this ln2, when you take the derivative again, that produce another ln2. So you have ln2, and then produce another ln2, 2 to the x, and then this 2 is just there. And then another derivative, triple prime, so that produce another ln2. So that gives you a 2 to the x, and then ln2. And then you copy the rest over. So 2 times ln2, and then ln2. All right, so how about the nth derivative? So if you reach to the 10th derivative, they put the 10 in parentheses. So that is 2, and then ln2 raised to the 10th power, and then 2 to the x, right? When you reach to the nth derivative, so this is 2 times ln2 to the nth power, and then 2 to the x. All right, fast, quick, and simple. And that's it for this video. If you like it, give me a like, share the video for me. I truly appreciate your help and support. I will catch you all in the next lesson. Signing out.